Okay, now we have to enter this bridge, uniting Reyel and Ismail. Oh no, what's going on? Stop, I'm sorry, but the road is closed. Commander Sheridan, it's you. What? I must cross that bridge. Why is there a roadblock? There was a serious accident up ahead of here. My orders are to stop all traffic on the bridge. Even for military purposes? I'm sorry, but it was a direct order, so I have to enforce it. No one gets through. These guys have been waiting here for hours. To think that... Why do people keep using those damned cars? Why not stay home like everyone else? Cars have been banned by the treaty, and the few models that are allowed are a mess, design-wise. I swear, this bridge is more often closed than it is open because of all those crashes. How do we cross the bay then? Don't ask me, pal, I'm just doing my job. I guess you could try the east side. We have no time for a detour like that. Seth, I think I know of an alternative path. Really? We could go through the forest. That doesn't sound like a good idea. We need to get to Ismail as soon as possible. Going back all the way to the east side is not an option. You said it yourself. And who knows when this road will be accessible again. Trust me, I know the wilds around here. It's not a safe journey, but think about what happened last night. I don't think they'll be looking for me in the forest, after all. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. The forest is west of here, right? We better hurry. Safety gloves. That seems ridiculously easy to miss. That's quite a lot of dex increase, but my defenses would go all the way down. Bird and running shoes in every way possible, actually. Damn it, just what we needed. We'll never get up that blasted mountain to fix the antenna. The boss is gonna kick my ass for damn sure. Reyel Forest North. Hope I have enough resources. I don't think I spent too many. Okay, there's an enemy, and I have to hop here.
Leave! You don't stand a chance against me!
Still 2 hits. Go for the guy with the lower defense. Yeah, sure.
Because you didn't focus.
Still not getting a whole lot of money for this. I see a chest. Silma. Oh, I can resist all kinds of stuff with that. What? Okay, how was I supposed... That was... Yeah, if I didn't have the guide, I would never know that. Can I jump here? No. Red ointment.
Even beasts know a fight they cannot win.
Well, that's not a beast, that's a mushroom.
There is no shame in admitting your defeat.
What is that thing?
I will not lose.
Ah, it's strong. There we go.
Pretty strong, but not enough to beat.
Didn't give as much AP and ZN as I thought it would. Shining Dew. Where's the save point? There it is. Hey, that's a semi-strong monster, isn't it? Well, that could be bad. Yo, fight me.
Let's see what you've got.
Wow, there's still more.
Great warrior, even the spirits saw your bravery.
I feel like to find some of these you have to break into the game's code or something. Oh, there's the boss. Still hunting us. I don't like to interfere with nature, but we'll have to make an exception. We need to put that bird down. Can we avoid it? It's too dangerous and we don't exactly have time to. I know, boy, but we have no choice. That's a bird of prey, and those are persistent hunters. It's going to keep looking for us, so it can kill us and take us to its nest. I bet some eggs are about to hatch. Get ready, here it comes.
Leave! You don't stand a chance against me.
It has red crystals on it. Damn. Does it count as a beast type? I don't know. Boost resistance, spirit, and mastery bar for a short while. It slows me down? Oh, my speed's... Oh, crap, it's an AoE. We're almost to the second mastery. Ah! Damn it. Gonna have to... What? I shouldn't have used that healing item. Probably. Red Atlas obtained.
What? Over already?
Got some bonuses for getting a high mastery bar, didn't we? Yes. Another animal tainted by the influence of the crystals. Are we sure this is the energy source we want to use? The energy is making wild beasts aggressive and strong. Yeah, that's the only explanation. Arg! Seth, are you alright? Yeah, just another headache. You should see a doctor. I said I'm fine. That's what they all say before you need to see a doctor. Come on, we're never getting to Ismail at this pace. Yikes. All my SP gone, yup. Hopefully Ismail has some good ends, and failing that I can probably still just go to a previous town. Oh, what? It's not done yet. Oh, chest. Soul Quartz. Yeah, it's another semi-elite. Wish I had better rewards. Okay, next area unlocked. Alright, let's go into Ismail. Welcome to Ismail, Reyel's main port town. Nothing better than a break with an ice cold beer. Hate transfer duty and I hate the sea breeze. Can't wait to be back in Reyel. I see something. Aha, got a shard already. That's a one-way jump. Green stone, the crate's gone. I wonder what it was. Yeah, I wonder. I don't actually. Few ships have docked in Ismail lately. I spent half an hour every day watching the horizon ever since I was a wee lad. Ismail's breeze is so relaxing. Aloe vera. They take all my merchandise to Esmith. Loading all this stuff on the ship. My back aches already. Radiant scale. Tear of light. Good idea. Heard of some crystals that come in different colors, and people use them to enhance their weapons. And the hue influences the quality too. Yellow crystals make weapons easier to handle. Green crystals make them sturdier, and so on. House. Is that an inn? There's almost no point in staying in any inn other than the starting town one, since it's always going to be at 290. Then again, is there actually anything upstairs in the inn? In that case, maybe there is some merit to going to at least each of the inns in each town. Yeah. Spent half an hour every day watching the horizon ever since I was... Okay, I heard that one. Yeah. Next building. Imperial Courts. Bronze tier. So hard to find everything. Hello, are you looking for something in particular? Oh, you... Yeah, maybe I'll just buy one healing quartz for now. Gray Shard. Can never live away from Ismail's shining sun. Zeniths. Yeah, the enemy drops are pretty bad at this point in the game. So I gotta find everything I can. A locked one? My boss won't stop complaining. Does he ever shut that trap of his? Step aside, we've got work to do. Oh, come on, what? What's going on? I wonder where Commander vert-de-gris might be. I hope I didn't trigger any bosses here. The Marines, they don't have a headquarters here in Ismail? Not really. As a division of the Imperial Vanguards, their headquarters are in Reyel at the castle of everyone else's. Though Commander vert-de-gris wasn't in the castle, so he got sent here. He would have been our guide had he been there. I see. Well, we could ask a Marine about his chief's whereabouts then. Oh. Holy. Rion. What is it, Seth? That girl. What about her? All I see is a young exile poking a fish with a stick. Questionable entertainment, but entertainment nonetheless. Come on, let her be. Exiles are odd. Yeah, I know, but that girl. She's wearing a High Marine uniform. High Marine? Alright, none of our business. Let's ask her where vert-de-gris is. Excuse me, miss. You're a High Marine, right? You? I mean, sir, Mr. Chief. Is something wrong? You're Seth Sheridan. Yeah? You're staring. I'm sorry, Sheridan, sir. I thought you died or were imprisoned or something worse, like eaten by a shark. Eaten by a whale. What? Wow, the legendary Seth Sheridan. The youngest cadets can't shut up about you, sir. Why did you leave? Was it a secret mission? A publicity stunt? I'm not here to talk about that. And what are you doing here in Ismail? I'm on a mission for Lord Meister. Then you must be back in the Vanguard, so that's great news. We're looking for Galleon vert-de-gris. We need to speak with... Oh, you're looking for Dad? I can help take you to him. Dad, you say? Are you the Commander's daughter? Yep, Allison, vert-de-gris at your service. So your friend here is a Varzen, Seth. His name is Rudra. Pleased to meet you, Allison. My father says Varzens stink. I beg your pardon? Dad's a silly Billy. I like Varzens, they're so fluffy and cute. Nice meeting you, Rudra. So, I know where my father should be. Let's go.
I have to do my best.
Guest character. He's certainly at Chuck's Tavern. It's nearby. Ah, there was an item here after all. You're level 7. Good. I'd be disappointed if you joined at too low of a level, but the experience gap is actually kind of big because you joined at the beginning of level 7, not in the middle like Rudra. Okay, you already come up with a few skills. That's good. Gear. Okay, I can give you one of these. Okay, so you're a magic type. Let's go with Lephis for now. Marjet deals some kind of... I'm not sure what the symbol is. Light? Ice? Lowers target's resistance to lightning. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Moby Rick deals spirit and dexterity-based damage. And she has plenty of those. Grants meditate status buff. 80% chance? Wait, really? There better be a way to upgrade this to 100% chance. Because 8% seems kind of unreliable. Starts every bar of the EX bar 20% charge. Okay, that's pretty good. There's still probably a few more items. Yes, a bomb. For some reason. So hot, can't work in this wire with my armor on. So many more items I'm missing. What's this blue thing? The Color of the Stones e-book. Materials, colors, and meaning. From the dawn of time, men have always looked for ways to improve technologically. One of the fields in which we advance the most is weaponry. Recent research has underlined that some distinctly colored minerals can be used to enhance the accuracy and power of modern weapons. Even more peculiar is the color of the stone itself that indicates the type of improvements that the weapon will benefit from. Red can be used on the edge of blades, making them sharper and more lethal. Yellow stones can be pulverized and applied to the weapon. An acidic reaction will partially erode the weapon while preserving its structure and resilience. This makes the weapon lighter and faster to use. Green minerals, on the contrary, will adhere to the weapon and make it more durable and resistant. Blue stones are still under scrutiny. Researchers think the minerals might store in them an echo of the ancient magic of the world. Generally speaking, red stones improve strength, green improves resistance, blue improves spirit, and yellow improves dexterity. Now you know the sort of upgrades your weapon will receive by using certain minerals. There might be exceptions, however. Be very careful when improving your weapon. Would be nice if I actually had the materials for weapon upgrades. Is this a piece of armor? It is. What? pretty expensive, though. Plus 20 spirit if I want to just make her even I'll save first before making a decision. Vacation, just what I needed. Universal glue. Hey everyone, hi Dad. These two handsome fellows were looking for you. Duh. Who the hell are you guys? Give me a fur coat and call me a Varzan. That's Chef Sheridan. Weren't you dead, lad? I suppose I'm not, Commander vert-de-gris. I've been out of the vanguards for 2 years and they wanted me back. What about the wolf? How do you deal with the smell? Beg your pardon? Just messing with you, pal. I don't love your kind. I could use one at home. Bring me the newspaper and stuff, you know? What do you think, daughter? Really? Can I have a pet? You'd better still your tongue, Exil. My name is Rudra and I'm Seth's bodyguard. Well, I'm so sorry, Mr. Rudra. I was just breaking the ice. Enough of the pleasantries. What do you two want from me? You haven't been told? We're on a mission for Lord Mystia. You're supposed to come with us to Esmith, to the Reson laboratories. Dr. Reson requires the presence of a high vanguard to report his findings about a new energy source. They say he found an alternative to Atlas technology. We're also going to need a ship to cross the canal. So, we'll live to see the end of the Treaty of Haldoros. I haven't seen the old drooling Reson bastard in a while. You know Dr. Reson, Dad? I do. Me and Christopher go way back. Back in my days. Well, you probably don't need to hear that. Too bad it's late to sail. We can't leave at sundown, so we'll get a ship ready for tomorrow. Commander vert-de-gris, it's 2 p.m. Oh, well, a storm's a brewing and there's no sailing with a storm, no? Why don't you guys grab a seat and have a beer? Oh yes, let's have something. No, Allison, not you. Don't you remember what happened the last time? Alright. Come on, Mr. Rudra, be a good sport. I'm afraid I don't drink alcohol, Commander vert-de-gris. If I drink this damn beer, will you sail now? Calm down, boy. I actually got a better idea. Seth, I challenge you to a drinking contest. If you win, we set sail now. If I win, I get bragging rights. That's ridiculous. Alright. Now that's man talk. Show me what you got. Oh boy. If you want to beat Gally in his drinking game, you have to try your physical resistance. Each pint of beer needs to be done quickly, and that consumes your resistance bar. Between one pint and the next, there's a break, so you can brief and recover by pressing the Z key repeatedly. These breaks will get shorter and shorter as the game progresses, so recovering your resistance gets more difficult over time. First player to get to 0 resistance loses the game. Outlast your opponent. Huh. I only won by a pixel, dude. How? I did it with... and I did this with a very tactile switch, too. The Zeal Xylent. That was intense, though. Seriously. Are there more of these drinking games? Because that guy just... I only barely edged him out there. Haha, you underestimated me, you old fart. Hey, don't get all cocky now, alright, pal? Seriously. I may have to switch to linears for later drinking games. And then he left. What a sore loser. That was so grand. I decided to become the best marine in the world. Well, after this deep retrospective of my past, I'd like to congratulate Seth, who holds beer like an old barrel. I've never been beaten before. Well, except for that Varnellian guy. Oh, man. How am I gonna... yeah, I'm definitely gonna need linears for that guy. If I want to get a linear switch, I should probably get a silent one, too. But... which one? Which silent linear? Varzans don't count, though. Thanks, I suppose. It's time to go. Oh, right, that. Well, a promise is a promise. Come on. Oh, no. Ugh. Seth, what's going on? Another headache? Don't worry, I'm fine. What was that? Oh, no, was it? Another enemy. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I can walk straight. Hey, where do you think you're going? Wait for me! It's another red crystal creature? How they know where I live? They're tracking me. They've gotta be. This is a horrible. It can't be a coincidence that this is the third one in a row. Ew, what's that? Another monster? Seth, we need to stop it before it kills someone.
Is there no other way to solve this?
It's an aquatic creature. It's probably weak to air/thunder element. We must use the correct strategy and victory will be ours. Okay, blue stream. Does that work? Miss. Yeah, I've actually fought this battle before to test it, and blue stream always seems to miss. I think it's because the boss is already weak to lightning to begin with. So let's just use normal Van Lightning and spam whatever. Sadly, using Van Lightning does not increase my EX gauge, which kind of sucks. Cheer up. Did it work? I don't know if he'll cancel out his own anti-SP buff. I think it did. It canceled it out. Okay, we got the first mastery bar. Let's keep going. Spam, spam, spam. Oh no! It's bleeding me. I think the cheer up buff ran out too. Did I lose this buff yet? Okay, it's full. Trying to get a chance to show off her EX skill because I used too much of a DPS strategy there. Yes. My DPS was simply too much for this poor boss. Probably should add like 1,000 more hit points or something, so I could get to show off Allison's EX. I actually did show it off in the previous attempt because I wasted a lot of time trying to cast her blue stream. In this one, I just went full DPS because I knew blue stream wouldn't proc on the boss since it was already weak to lightning. Oh, it's still moving. Gross. The crystals are overcharging it. We can't do anything. Dang it. What are the other vanguards doing? Try and break those crystals for me while I'm keeping it distracted. Get out of my sight, you filthy creature. Bailed out by super cool NPC.
Why do you fight?
This is what
No, you will lose.
This is what the Trail series should be doing. When they have a powerful NPC bail you out, let you play as that powerful NPC like so. Okay, just gonna buff up and then spam his Van Lightning. Yes, he has Van Lightning. Yeah, you can easily guess where his allegiances are. Water Squirt. 44 damage. Try again. Victory! Took exactly all my SP.
Ordinary. I'm thoroughly impressed.
A tough one, huh? Looks like we made it. Master Horus! Seth, it's been 2 long years. What's going on? Is this how you greet an old friend? Master Horus! Still that master thing. Don't tell me you don't remember the last time we saw each other. Ha. I know, I'm sorry. You'll always be a teacher to me. General Kane, it's great seeing you. It's been a while. I'd like to spend more time here in Reyel, but ever since Chesterfield retired, most of his duties have fallen on me. There's no disgusting orders from Emperor Levizoa himself. I see. And what about that odd creature? What about that? You barely moved a finger to protect your city. Allison, my dear, you're right, but you see, I'm an old man. I'm much older than General Chesterfield, and he's retired, no? Dad, you're an exile. We don't age as fast as humans. Alright. My apologies for not doing my part. Thank you for saving Ismail. You risked your lives to protect my citizens. I'm forever in your debt. As vanguards, it is our duty to keep the peace in the Empire. You need to thank us. I do have a question, though. You, Barzan, who are you? I don't know you, but you have my gratitude for fighting on our side. My name is Rudra. I volunteered to protect Seth during his mission. A mission? Is it from Mystia? Then you're a vanguard again, Seth. Thank you, Rudra. Seth needed someone to look after him. As hot-headed as he is. Ha ha. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I'm just joking. No offense meant. I'm sorry to interrupt, but no one has replied to my question yet. What was that beast out there? We've met other creatures like that before, Commander vert-de-gris. When I first met Seth, we were both attacked by a huge wolf who had been contaminated by the same red crystals. Yeah, and on the way to Ismail, we found a huge bird of prey who tried to kill us. Same pattern. Wow, I had no idea your journey has been so dangerous. These creatures have three things in common. They're angry, they're huge, and they seem to be under the influence of those crystals. And we're supposed to make an energy source out of these. What if Rison is the one creating these monsters and unleashing them into the wild for his experiments? I don't know. I think Rison might be behind this. Maybe we should get a search warrant. They're probably the same as 2 years ago, on that night. I see. The crystals we found 2 years ago are what Rison has been studying all this time in his lab in Mystia. That's where I'm headed. The Emperor sent me there to hear about his findings. What? But Lord Meister gave me the exact same mission. It seems the vassal wants the info as well. Well, one question is motives. Only the Emperor is above Meister. I don't know why they gave the two of us the same mission, but there is no reason to suspect Meister is acting against the Empire. It's odd the two of them haven't spoken to each other about this. Maybe they seek the same thing, but for different goals. Well, Meister is going to have to justify his actions to His Majesty. For now, we do as we're told. Well, have a great trip then. I'll see you all when you're back. But, Commander vert-de-gris, you're supposed to come with us. I know, but didn't you see that huge monster earlier? What if another one of those beasts decides to attack the harbor? I have to stay here and protect the city. And you're going to do that from chucks while you chug down beer? Well, that's a good start, ain't it? Agree, Allison? Yes, Dad. You're going with Seth, Rudra, and Kane to the Rison Labs. Don't do anything I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I mean, yes sir. Allison is coming now? She has my trust. I'm Marine vert-de-gris, don't disappoint me. I will do an A-grade job, sir. Well, since we're all headed in the same place, should we go together? That'd be great, Horus. Alright, meet me at the docks when you guys are ready. See you later. That was intense, and I did a better job in terms of DPS that time. Not have to use any items either. Still, I better test this on other bosses. If they're not weak to lightning, then that means this should hit them, right? I hate the smell of cigarettes. All my colleagues smoke and I have to breathe their nasty fumes. Ugh. I'm on escort duty for vert-de-gris, so I follow him everywhere. Even at Chuck's. That ain't too bad. There's nothing like opening a cold one with the boys. Catch your breath and have a drink with us. Dude, I love myself a good beer. So refreshing. Have a nice trip, guys. Okay, let's continue the story. The ship's ready. Esmith awaits. Just tell me when you're ready to board. Alright, follow me. I probably won't be able to return to Reyel for a while then. Which means no more 290 Zenit Inn. Chapter 3. Memento. It was nice catching up with you guys, but now I need to do some work. I'll be in my room. See you tomorrow. Good night, General Kane. I'm going too. I want to explore the ship. Ships are so cool. I'll be around as well. Alright, see you guys later. Can't believe I'm in a team with Horus once again. I have to speak with him later. I haven't seen him in years. Save point, so in case I screw things up. Everyone's still in the party despite them being on the map as well. There we go. Indigo Shard. Bronze Tier. Remember how often we sail? I can't get used to it. Ugh. Hey Seth, look, how cool is this? What? Sea foam. Look at all the foam the ship makes as it moves. Wow. Kinda hard to see with RTP sprites. Isn't that amazing? Honestly, it doesn't look amazing at all. You're every bit as boring as they say. Hey, I'm not boring. Haha, just kidding. No need to get all angry and red-faced. This is gonna be a long journey. Boring. Ha. Okay, there's nowhere else to go but inside. Where I can hopefully find more loot. Hello. 2 paths. It probably leads to the same room. Everything's going well on board. Nothing to report. Wait, it didn't lead to the same place after all. The safe transportation of goods between the fiefs is fundamental. What the heck is going on here? No, sir, I don't want to fight. I'm not allowed to punch you. So I'm gently asking you to take your stuff and move to the bridge. But the bridge is cold and windy. Come on. I just needed some time to update my records, check my inventory, and count the day's earnings. That's none of my business, sir. These are the rules. I bet you didn't treat everyone like that on this ship. In fact, I bet all the Zeniths I have left, you won't treat this boy in the same rude manner. Commander Sheridan, sir, See, it's all Commander and Sir of him. Yet no one has ever addressed me as Sir Amilcar Borghetti. What's going on here? What's going on, Commander Sheridan, sir, is that a passenger on this ship is being treated as a poor, short, fat guy just because he happens to be, in fact, a poor, short, in fact. Mr. Borghetti places goods in front of a passenger's cabin. I'm just asking him to take his merchandise elsewhere, sir. So I should set up shop on the bridge and risk losing the few items I have left? He forced me to close my shop, no hope of ever opening again. I even had to sell my wares at a loss and rail to buy some food. And now that I've spent all that I've had for that ticket to Esmith, this is the insult I received. Oh, how utterly unfair. Please, calm down. These are those rules you should really move before you're fined. I don't think you have enough cents to pay for that, right? Holy Rion, I'm a failure of a merchant. Don't say that, sir. Ah, you don't know what I'm going through. Ah! Please don't cry. Let's see, you can take your wares on the bridge. And I'll stop by to buy something from you. Is that a deal? Are you serious? Well, that'd make you a potential customer, and I just can't say no to a customer. I'll guard my stuff then. See you later. Ha! Oh, and you're a miser. Hey! What just happened? That was weird. Thank you for your help, sir. Don't mention it. Well, now I'll have to keep my promise to that guy. Good luck then. You're going to need it, I'm sure. The Borghetti guy. Now, he's a weird one. 2 doors, and I should probably avoid them both. Oh, here's something. Bread. Hey, let's see. I don't want to miss any chests on here, if possible. Here you are, Sheridan, sir. I was waiting for you. Call me Seth. Oh, first name terms, then you're a vitalized customer already. I'm here to take a look at your wares as promised. Yes. Well, I don't have much to tell the truth, but my family's model rings true. Quality over variety. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, I could use it. It's pretty basic stuff, but... I'll buy 1 healing quartz, and just in case. That's really not much for a shot. Ah, tragedy struck. I'll help. Listen, Ammo Killer, would a donation help you get back on track? You could use some Zeniths to invest in your activity. What? Will you really do that? Yeah, I'd like to help you out. I can't believe it. Thank you, dear friend. With your donations, Borghetti's wandering shop will soar high among traveling merchants all over the world. and I'll keep my best wares for you in case you need them. Alright, I'll come see you to buy or to make a donation. It's gonna be worth it, you'll see. And what about down here? Oh, a chest. Safety gloves, I already have this. Yes. An overall improvement to running shoes. We'll put on you. A well-balanced piece of armor. This part of the ship's the most delicate, so don't fool around. I'm guessing that's where Horus is. Access is restricted. This guy seems to be seasick as usual. The bird again. Is that bird summoning red crystal monsters somehow? Listen, you. Sure. What? You saw it too, Rudra, right? Do you see that? That bird? Yeah. You don't look surprised. Well, it's not the first time I've seen it. I felt like a spirit. I don't know about that. It's been following me for years. Really? Yeah, it's everywhere I go, even when I'm sleeping. When you're sleeping, you say. What do you mean? It's often a vision in my dreams. Every time it appears, it tries to speak, but I can't make out anything it says. It's all gibberish to me. So you never understood a thing. Only once. The first time it appeared, it told me. Well, maybe it's time for me to tell you what happened. Come. I joined the Vanguards when I was 14. Everyone said I was smart, disciplined, and a naturally gifted swordsman. With the proper training, I would have made one of Levi Zoa's best Vanguards, they said. Maybe even one of the youngest. A historical achievement. Horus Kane, Reyel's famous High Vanguard, offered to be my mentor. He was young too at the time. We became close friends. Alright, Seth, today's training is over. You're getting better by the day. That's impressive. You have the rest of the afternoon off. Horus, what are you saying? My positioning was all wrong, and you even pushed me off balance. Not to mention my... Don't be so hard on yourself. You still have much to learn. At this rate, you'll get better, and faster than anyone else. Daily training with Horus was hard. I often thought about giving up and leaving the military, but thanks to my family and to my mentor, I managed to climb the hierarchy. When I became a High Vanguard, I was only 19. Throughout the Empire's history, only 2 other Vanguards had managed to obtain that title before me. One of them was my mentor Horus. The other was the great Claude Chesterfield, the general himself. On the day of my promotion, we were summoned in Lord Meister's throne room. The Vanguard General, Chesterfield, had come to pay us a visit. Something else happened on that day, something I'll never forget. That was the day I met Mystia, the daughter of Mystia's Magna Vanguard. The Chesterfield family came from the Rakan Empire, north of Reyel. When his wife died, Claude decided to transfer his daughter to Levi Zoa so that she could grow under Lord Meister's eye. Meister wasn't just a vassal to the Emperor, but also one of the Chesterfield's longtime friends. Claude, my old friend, welcome to the Castle of Reyel. And this young lady must be your daughter Mystia, am I right? I see she's already in her uniform. Indeed, now it's official. Mystia is a Vanguard. Come on, dear, introduce yourself to your new colleagues. Hello everyone, my name is Mystia. It's my first day as a Vanguard. As you know, I command this Mystian division, so I will soon return to the Emperor's side. I entrust my daughter to you, Meister. Not worry, Claude. Mystia is in good hands. Mystia was assigned to my team. It was me, Horus, and the other Vanguards of lower rank, but the team was yet to grow. On the day of my promotion, in fact, I ran back home to give the happy news to my parents and to my brother, Ismail. I was 5 when I was adopted by the Chardin family. They'd always wanted a baby, but couldn't have one. That's why they decided to adopt me. A few years later, though, something incredible happened. My mother got pregnant. Ismail, my little brother, always considered me a role model, imitating all I did. That's terrific, Seth. You're a High Vanguard. I can't believe it. Good job, Seth. I'm proud of you, son. Hey, bro, play cool. I will become a High Vanguard too someday. A few days later, Ismail got admitted into the military. I still remember the day when the results came. My brother was over the moon. He had scored top marks in every subject. Ayman managed to join the Vanguards at 14, just like I had done before him. At that point, his appointment to my team was practically settled. And that was the Vanguard's Gilded. Thanks to these talented recruits, everyone felt they had to give their best. The moods of the whole division were as high as never before. My life among the Vanguards was a happy one, also because of my relationship with Mystia. I think that what started off as admiration in time became something else, something deeper. After a few months, we decided to make our love official. We were lucky enough. High-ranking officers decided to let it pass. We were the best team in the fief, after all. 2 years ago, however, something terrible happened, and all that wonderful period came to an end. The tragedy, that's how people referred to it. Lord Mystia had given us a critical mission. Rumors were that an infamous group of smugglers had recently moved base to Reyel. We were supposed to catch them in the act and arrest them. It was a delicate mission, but not a dangerous one, so Mystia decided to assign it to us, even though both Ayman and Mystia were recruits, still green for the field. And they got totally slaughtered. The smugglers were to meet in Reyel's military cemetery in the dead of night. My team arrived a few hours before the critical moment. We stopped on a hill not too far from the designated area, chatting for a bit to let this tension out. And that's why I don't eat spicy food anymore. That story is too ridiculous to be true. What, did it make his poop spicy? We all know Ayman. He'd do that and more, ha. Now, stop mocking me, will you? Hey, do you remember that time when a beehive fell on his head? Oh no, Horus, you too now? I'm sorry, Ayman. It was just too funny. I think it's time for us to go. Indeed. Now, be careful out there. This mission is a delicate one. Just a luck, a storm. A little rain never stopped anyone. Come on, let's go. Do I have to play this flashback? Here they are. Can you see them? Two men moving towards the center of the area. Let's get closer, but don't reveal yourselves yet. Don't go Leroy Jenkins, okay? Alright. Old man. You're late, Sakalai, and you don't even have a bag. You better not be trying some funny trick on me, old man. Who did you take me for? You know I don't play around. I just don't need no bag for this kind of stuff. What about you? Do you have what I asked for? Let me see it. Of course, plenty of Atlas technology from Horus. And quality stuff too, just as you asked, no? I want to see it. Only a fool trusts a closed bag. What, you don't trust me now? It is you who came empty-handed, and now you're trying to screw me over. But that's an old trick, Sakalai. My boss will hear of this, you can bet on it. Calm down and look here, you idiot. What the? Is that a red crystal? Sakalai, what sorcery is this? It's no sorcery, you dim-witted fool. Don't tell me you've never heard of the inestimable gifts of the Emperor. But that can't be. How did you get one of those jewels? The smuggler's being cheated, that's clear enough. What makes you say so? What are these gifts he's talking about? It's a set of jewels that was given as a present from Roland Levizoa, our Emperor's father, to the Emperors of Kerala and Merzan as a sign of peace and goodwill. Rubies to be exact, but that scoundrel can't possibly have gotten one of the gifts. They must be in a safe somewhere. That's right, but none of this explains the red brilliance from that fake gift. I wonder what that truly is. We'll have plenty of time to examine it once we confiscate their stuff. Let's get ready to intervene. They probably noticed us by now. Alright then, I'll cut you a deal. I knew we would reach an agreement. It's alright there, you criminal scum! Oh no! You're under arrest for smuggling Atlas and illegal technology. You'll follow us to Reyel, and don't even think about resisting arrest. What? What happened to that crystal? It disappeared. A mere ruby should not do that. This is definitely that red crystal that showed up on those animals. Sakalai killed killed him to prevent witnesses. What the? Holy zombies! I've never seen something like that in my whole life, nor had I expected to. The dead were rising. We were in a military cemetery. Our tradition demands that soldiers who have died in battle be buried with their arms. Ah, shoot, that got used against you, because now they're fully armed zombies. We have yet to discover what caused the dead to rise, but I'm sure it had something to do with that crystal. For every soldier we fell, two more appeared. It was like that hell had no end. We all fought fiercely, especially Horus. But even though his skills were peerless, we were growing weaker, completely exhausted. Ismail was pierced by a killing thrust. I couldn't take it. I fell unconscious right after realizing what had happened. I have no memory of what happened next. What happened to Mystia? Did she survive? I think she might have. I think she was mentioned before. But that was the first time it appeared to me. That unnatural bird who keeps haunting my dreams. The eyeless eagle. That's how I call it. That's what I call it. I have finally found you, Seth. I have been searching for it so long. It lasted only a few instants. When I woke up, the undead soldiers had been turned to ashes. I couldn't breathe and I felt incredibly weak. When I opened my eyes, I saw my brother. He was dying. Seth, are you alive? Ismail, save your breath. We're taking you back home. Mystia, I'm sorry. I don't think I can make it. No, we're taking you back to Reyel. Mystia, we both know that won't happen. Brother. No. Ismail. I just wanted to tell you. You have always been my hero. All I wanted was to be like you. You're the best, Seth. Please, hang in there. Mystia, please take good care of my brother. Horus, you taught me not to fear death. It's thanks to you that I can be brave now. You're a great captain and a friend. Thank you for everything. Ismail, thank you for being with me to the end. No! Back home in Reyel, I didn't come out of my room for 3 days. I couldn't eat nor sleep. And when I did, I dreamed about the death of my brother. In my dreams, the eyeless eagle was perched on his cold body. My sense of guilt was tearing me apart. I was so unhappy with myself and what I had done that I finally decided to quit the vanguards. I was the one who encouraged Ismail to join the Imperial Guards and risk his life. Because of my negligence, my brother had been killed. I gathered my stuff, took some food, some atlas, and the remains of my armor after that encounter with the undead, and I tried to leave Reyel for the last time. But someone had to come stop me. Seth? Seth, what are you doing? Seth, your sword. Why are you carrying that huge thing? I carry this so I don't forget. You don't forget? Seth, what are you talking about? I need a sword to remember the weight of my burden. I am to blame for my brother's death. Seth! My guilt is way heavier than a piece of metal. Don't be stupid, Seth. It wasn't your fault. No one could have saved him. You're wrong, Horus. It was my duty to protect him. And I won't forget it. This memento will remind me. You want to leave the vanguards, is that so? Is that it? That's right. Seth! I will have none of this nonsense, Seth. You're a key element to this division. You can't leave just like that. Seth, you're my friend. Then face me, Horus. But Horus is like 1,000,000 times stronger than you. Didn't you see him kill that fish? Horus, I challenge you to a duel, to the first blood. I have nothing to learn from you now. Show me I'm wrong and I'll stay. Horus, please. I'm sorry, Mystia. Prepare yourself, Seth. I'm guessing Horus let him win. Maybe Horus just realized that maybe Seth needed some time alone for a bit. Seth, Horus! General Kane! Don't move! Let him go, he won. Seriously? How? Like, look, he was like level 1,000,000 in that battle. Well, maybe not 1,000,000, but he was at least level 15. Seth. No, Horus must have been going easy on him, or maybe he was just having an off day. From that moment, I lived as a vagrant, always on the move. I lived on odd jobs, and I met most farmers and settlers of Reyel. That's the last 2 years of my life. Now here I am. I see, that wasn't easy, I can tell. What about the living dead? Did you ever find out what had happened? No, when I woke up, they'd already burned to ashes. Maybe you should ask Horus, now that he's here. Yeah, and I should ask him about the page he stole from the library. He said he's busy at the moment, so I'll go see him later. Alright, Seth, since you told me so much, I should do the same. After all, we're traveling together. It's right for you to know. I'm listening. I'm listening, Rudra. Go on. I was once a shaman to the Merit clan. My life followed the cycles of prayer and hunt, but I wasn't the only chief. Asura Whitemane, or Elder, was my pure spiritual leader. He assisted our pack in religious matters. Meanwhile, Brahmada Scarred and Shiva the Knightly, my younger brother, led the hunters of the clan battle. The moment of the spiritual howl has come. Now listen to the shaman and turn your gaze to the stars. Almighty Garm, soul of the moon, father and brother, fang and tooth. To you we howl. May our pride reach your seat. May our song inspire us. Let the moonlight guide our steps in the night of the hunt and roar into our hearts the courage of our Varsan forefathers. The fangs of the Merit hunt for you tonight. May your starry eye lead us. We are your pack. The rest shall be silent. Wait, Rudra, do you have a last name? I forgot. I should probably look at the previous footage. Unfortunately, our clan wasn't the only one in the outskirts of Reyel. Our rival tribe, the Rakshasas, had traced the scent border right next to our land. When such a thing happens among Varsan tribes, their totem spirits collide. War is inevitable. Reyel's green forest grew red with blood. The Rakshasas prevailed. They were fewer in number, but we could do nothing to stop them. They had that crystal. What? No, what? That crystal is showing up everywhere. Killing everything. And I witnessed my friends and my pack die in front of me. I smelled their blood, their pain, their fear. The spirits of death had come to take our souls on the 2 moons. And all of this happened because of that crystal. It radiated a dark power, making our enemies stronger and crippling our best warriors with fear and madness. Only the Iron-Willed could resist it. As for me, I have killed to survive. I've killed enemies along with friends who had turned on us in their frenzy. It was a catastrophe. The Merit clan had been standing strong for hundreds of years. It was wiped away in but a single night. I am the only survivor. I used to be a wanderer just like you. I had been for years. Meeting you gave me purpose. Purpose, your reason for wanting to be a part of this mission. He probably wants to investigate the red crystal as well. Is it because of the red crystals too? That's correct. I'm sorry I kept this from you. Oh, there you are, big boys. Hello, Allison. I searched the whole ship looking for you. I just wanted to say I'm getting to bed next to the porthole. Good night. Don't stay up too late. Well, lively girl, this journey is going to be interesting. I guess. Is something wrong? I have a bad feeling about her. I remember a few rumors from my days in the vanguards. Let's just say I'd rather have her father here. Allison can't take anything seriously, and she's never had to prove herself. They say she never received any training, and that she's in the corps thanks to some selection process specially designed around her skills. Yeah, she seems to be mostly magic-based, but she does seem pretty fast, so I don't think she's going to be drag us down too much. Plus, she does have that one move that weakens the enemy's resistance to thunder, as long as they're not already weak to it. I see, she's the commander's daughter after all. I think that's all she needed to become a high-ranking officer. Nepotism. She's a high marine, but she's not even 18 yet. I've never heard of anyone achieving that rank at such a young age. We will see, Seth. Don't let prejudice cloud your judgment. Yeah, you also advanced pretty quickly for your age. It was good talking with you, Seth. Rudra. I'll head to our cabin now. Good night, Seth. I hope she didn't overhear that. Okay, so... seems this cabin is locked. I'm getting changed. Access denied. Of course, what now? Hey, Seth. I've been looking for you everywhere. Hello, Horus, what is it? What happened to his hair since the past? Did we actually cut out his eye? Oh shit. Isn't that a bit much for a non-lethal duel? Damn. I'm taking some time off. Man, I hate this part of the job. I'm not good at paperwork. I thought you'd want to talk since we haven't seen each other in 2 years. I'll be in my room filing reports if you want to have a chat. I originally thought that red part was part of his hair or something, but no. We actually did gouge out his eye. Of course. I'll be there in a bit. Hello, Seth. Make yourself at home. No hard feelings about your eye, huh? 2 years. It seems like ages, doesn't it? We sure have some catching up to do. Okay, you talk about any of these topics, huh? Okay. Mystia's High Vanguard. I heard you're working for the Emperor now. Yeah, it's been a few months since I was transferred to this post, but ever since General Chesterfield Marcia's father retired, they've been assigning me all of his stuff. But that's about to change now you're back. I suppose you're going to take my place in Reyel, and I'll be moved to the Emperor's Guard. Everything is going to be back to normal. What is it? You don't seem to like the idea. I'm not sure I want to be reinstated, Horus. I only came here to find out about and Seth. But now that I know what Mystia wants me to become, I'm not sure I'll continue serving the Empire after this mission. You should be proud of yourself, Seth. Lord Mystia wants you to become Reyel's Magna Vanguard. Of course, there's a position of responsibilities. That's a position of responsibilities, but I'm certain you'd be truly admired and respected. A person of high society, if you will. I know. That's sort of why I don't want to do it. All that responsibility, that's not for me. I just don't think I'll ever be ready for that kind of duty. I still have a few days to change your mind. And I'll do it, you'll see. You know how stubborn I can be. 2 years, that's a long time. Where were you? What went on after I left? We've had some dark times, let me tell you, especially after I'm in Seth. Our team was officially disbanded. A few weeks after you left, Claude Chesterfield retired, and that's when I started traveling between Reyel and Mystia. As for Chesterfield, well, he decided to go back to his home, the Reycan Empire. Reycan, the theocracy. It's weird that the Emperor is also the spiritual leader, isn't it? Empress Soiren isn't only a religious leader, she's also the head of the state. And a good one from what I could tell. I heard Marcia went back too. That's right. She decided to join Benedicta's Knights down in the capital. What? Why? You know the old lore. The Holy Knights of Benedicta have existed ever since Benedicta was ruled by Vermal Turna Reycan. They defend the city from criminals in the name of the Creator, and the Creator's son Rion. Vermal, the first Emperor of Reycan, was a Varzan, and you know how much Varzans care about spirituality. So, the thing is that those knights are the only ones in the world directly under the Church's protection. They actually receive a blessing when they're anointed as Holy Knights. Marcia decided to be one in order to be closer to the gods. With the Church's blessing and her prayers, she hopes she can secure a place in heaven or something like that, I suppose. Marcia, the two of you made a fine couple, you know? It was a shame to break her heart like you did. I won't make any excuses for that. It was a selfish thing to do. Try not to think too much about it. Marcia told me she'd be back in Reyel one day, and so you'll get a chance with her, to speak with her. She'll get to speak with her at the first chance. I think I owe an apology, even though I'll do a little good now. I meant to ask something about the tragedy, Horus. I think I know what you're about to ask. After all, Marcia and I are the only ones who know anything about what happened. What on Ariathale went on after I passed out? You actually passed out for just a few seconds, Seth. When Ismail was wounded, you fell to rage, and I thought you'd just gone mad. Then I realized something was definitely off. Your eyes went completely blank. Your body started emitting all that electricity, even flashing red. All those walking corpses were instantly burned to ashes by red lightning. Lightning? I don't understand. Me and Marcia think it was magic. Magic's been gone for thousands of years. How could I have done something like that? I don't know what to tell you, Seth, but that's the way things went. Red lightning. Lord Mystia entrusted me the same mission the Emperor assigned you. Don't you find that odd? It is, so I thought about it. I believe I found a logical explanation for that. Well, what's your idea? Is something wrong in Mystia by any chance? Not at all, it's just that the Emperor has decided to leave the command of the Vanguard to his son, Ladamis. Ladamis? The Emperor's young son? If I'm not mistaken, he must be 18. 17 actually, but don't let his youth fool you. He's definitely a clever one. Of course, he's far from being an independent ruler yet. His mentor, Lord Grant, is always there to advise him. I'd rather not make any wild guesses, but my opinion is that the royal family knows all the potential Ladamis has been showing. Given the right education, he could become an emperor to rival even the legendary Roland Levizoa. I've never had a chance to meet this Lord Grant, but I heard he's formidable. Now, the fact that the Emperor and Lord Mystia didn't notify each other makes more sense. Well, it was quite a surprise for me to learn that you've received your orders from Prince Ladamis himself. The mission I received focuses on the discovery of a new energy source, which apparently can be extracted from the red crystals. the prince doesn't want this discovery to be public quite yet, so he decided to act without notifying Mystia. That wasn't just inexperience. Well, I can't say I agree, though. He should have told his vassal, at least. Speaking of the Sabbath team, I found out he ripped out a few pages from a book, The Mysteries of Reyel. The Sabbath found out. Why, then I got nothing to worry about. They're not going to say anything unless someone buys the information from them for an outrageous price. I ripped out the pages because I needed them, and I wouldn't have been able to borrow the whole book without it showing up in the records. No, there's no camera. I guess they don't have cameras in this game, otherwise he could just take a picture of the few pages he needed. It's a secret mission. If people found out about the new energy source before we can confirm its viability, it'd be a huge mess. The thing is, by ripping out the pages, that's already incurring suspicion, isn't it? So I'm not allowed to know what's in those pages. Of course you are. We're in the same team now. The pages are right behind you. I hid them behind the table's boards. Let a crystal fall right after the initial assault. Initially, the crystal appeared to be gray, but its color changed over the years until it became bright red. It's been years since the crystal was found. Our scouts have found the identical variety of crystals in the nearby area. Unfortunately, some of our men died to recover those crystals. The survivors confirmed they were attacked by a monstrous feral beast. Every time one of those beasts appear, the crystal's got something to do with it. There's a link. This confirms it. Hey, someone annotated something in the margin here. After years of hard study, I finally managed to link the barbarians and the crystals to the Crimson Eclipse. I've read many articles concerning this phenomenon, most of which are preserved in the Sidereal Eye, the floating library. The Crimson Eclipse, that's the biggest mystery I've ever worked on. According to historians, it only happened 3 times. Few had the honor to see it. I remember it well, however. It happened 2 days before the barbarians attacked us. Could that be some sort of Varsan spirit magic? All I know is that my duty is to eliminate occult forces wherever they appear. Shylock Stratford. The Crimson Eclipse is a natural phenomenon that first happened more than 20 years ago. They say Oberon, the natural satellite orbiting Ariathale along with Luna, became bright red for a while. That's why they call it the Crimson Eclipse, a blood moon. Rudra says Varsan spirits come from the moons. Maybe Shylock's theory isn't to be discarded so easily. Perhaps. In any case, we don't have enough intel on this at the moment. So all we can do is speak with Reson. If the guy found out a link between the Crimson Eclipse and the crystal, then we'll know we're on the right track. In any case, mum's the word, Seth. My mission is classified, and that's the way it needs to be. I'm guessing that eventually there's going to be 2 factions in this game. People who want to use the red crystal despite the dangers, and people who want to ban the red crystal because of the dangers of the monsters. I get it. Once we get to Reson Labs, we'll find out more details on the crystals. I can't wait. Well, how the time flies. It's getting quite late, isn't it? I think I'll go to bed now. Yeah, I'll see myself out. Good night, Seth. I have a feeling this mission is going to be memorable. It's our first one together in 2 years, after all. Just like the old times, huh? We're getting the team back together, Seth. You'll see.
So be it.
Joins the party as a guest character. But he must be over-leveled. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Theia, the Crimson Eclipse Orihalcon edition. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.